Hey, lifter noise on a BMW N52. Wow, how to fix it. And you know what? It's not as difficult as you think, really. So, hey, if you haven't watched this channel before, it's Robgillt, it's Capetownspares. Let's get to it, guys. Let's check this out. So I was trying to figure out how to fix the lifter noise on the BMW, and there's a whole bunch of people out there saying put additives in, put this oil in, change the filters, do that, and you know, you change the oil, it works for a couple of thousand Ks and tick, 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 it's back, you know, so you think, oh gosh, what the hell. So I did a lot of research. I found out that BMW actually recommends this little trick. Okay, that you do, which actually works quite well, because when the oil breaks down slightly, the lifter noise comes back, the lifters need to bleed, and I believe it's not a big problem for this engine, it just carries on and on and on, but it's really embarrassing to park in someone's driveway and your car sounds like an old wreck, so quite annoying. So I decided to go and give it a try. So I went down to the car, gave it a shot, and this is the result.
So there it is, guys. We're going to see if this trick works. Similarly, you've got to rev it to 3000 and keep it there. You can hear the noise. It's pretty bad. So I've got to hold it there for 2 minutes. And let's see how it goes. And then we'll see. I think I'm going to let it warm up a little bit first before I do that, because it can't be good for it to do it while it's still cold. Warmed up a little bit. Shall we see if this trick works? Hold it above 3000 for about 2 minutes. Okay, let's see how this goes. And we'll know pretty soon. Wake the neighbors up. There, I've closed the door so we can't hear that noise all the time. But seemingly I've got to keep this thing revving above 3000 for exactly 2 minutes. So we're going to see if this works. I don't know, eh? I mean, I've heard people saying, ooh, look at the smoke coming off the engine. I've heard people saying that you put like these additives in and all that kind of thing. And from my experience, that never actually works. That's always quite a problem. And I believe this trick works. I believe this is a BMW fix. And this is how you fix it. You keep it revving for 2 minutes above 3000. So we're actually going to see now if this actually does the trick or not. Should be interesting to see actually, because you know, I don't know, I've driven quite far and then the lifter noise goes away and it goes away for a couple of days, but I believe if you now do this for 2 minutes, it will actually go away and stay away for quite a while. So I'm dying to see how this goes. I'm a little bit over 3000 revs, and I think it's going to be very, very interesting, because I'll be quite amazed if this lifter noise is gone when I get out of this car and take this camera to the engine. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually not going to switch this video off. I'm actually going to keep this running, and we're actually going to go to the engine now in the next 20 seconds, and we're going to go and see if this thing has stopped ticking or not. And that should be really interesting, because if it has, then what a fix, because seemingly it bleeds the lifter. It bleeds the lifter while doing it. I'm going to give it another 15 seconds, just a little bit extra. I think you're supposed to go for 3 minutes, and I've gone for 2 minutes, so maybe I should just go a little bit further, but I think it may be working. It doesn't sound that bad from inside here. And I don't know, let's just give it a little bit longer. You know, I always like to give things a little bit more, just in case, because I know they did say 3 minutes and I've done 2 minutes, okay? So, I mean, 2 minutes does seem to be quite reasonable here. I think the lifter noise is gone. I actually do. I think it's actually gone. And this is actually a procedure from BMW. Would you believe this? This is actually a procedure from BMW. and the guys are using it. Oh, I'm still fix that ABS light. That's actually quite irritating, but I'm going to do that. Alright guys, 15 seconds. I'm actually going to get out the car. We're going to walk to the engine. There's a bit of oil smoke and shit coming off it, but I'm going to walk to the engine and we're going to go and see if this lifter noise is gone. Okay, let's go and see. Nope, it hasn't gone. It's still there. So that hasn't worked. Hasn't worked at all. Still making a lifter noise. That's what it is. Maybe I should try it again. I don't know. Maybe it's just overheating. It's quite bad. Maybe this one, I don't know.
So yeah, as you can see, it didn't work the first time. So then I went back into the car and gave it a hell of a lot of revs, a few revs, and I nailed it a few times and blipped it and what have you, and it came right. It actually came right. I mean, go check this out. It's dead quiet.
There's the lifter noise gone. Lifter noise gone. It's called bleeding the lifter noise. There's the lifter noise gone. Lifter noise.
So with that, I think it does work. It actually does work. Maybe this one needed a little bit more, but I mean, I revved it for 3,000 for a couple of minutes, didn't do it. But then after going back and giving it a few good old blips and maybe taking it to 4,000 or 5,000, then it bled and it worked. Also, I found that if you take it for a really long drive, it helps. Now it's just a question of seeing how long does it stay quiet for. Does it stay quiet for a long period of time? Because I know this car stands a lot, so a bit of an issue. But when it's running, it actually does normally stay quiet for a couple of weeks, but it does come back. It comes back every time, so you can expect that. I suppose changing the filter and the oil on a regular basis does help, but when the oil breaks down, you're always going to get this noise. So I just thought I'd bring that to you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go and visit the shop in the description below. Thanks for watching. Until next time, it's Robgillt.